Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Retirement Trades and this circus that they call the U.S. stock market. So let's take a peek here, see what's going on. Today we have what I'm going to call a very important day. You can see that we actually gapped down this morning, or excuse me, we gapped down here this morning, sunk down to just above the 4,800 mark, and then been pushing back, climbed back quite a bit. Actually, almost got back up to near last Friday's highs, but is pulling back at the moment here. Lunchtime's always a little bit weaker, in my opinion. But anyways, why do I consider this to be a very, very important day? And let me take you over into my Thinkorswim account here. This is SPY. I've been drawing lines on this for years. And basically just keep extending the lines because I know they are of real value. But I mentioned it to you before when we were crossing this one that was a problem. I did not act quick enough. I guess I didn't believe my own, I didn't believe myself. Just didn't seem possible, whatever. Caught up in the market, caught up in being a bull. I don't know. But we got this big old drop here in just in a couple weeks. So basically, but this is a line that's been going on for a very long time. It continues even back, but I just have this set for this chart here is set for 3 weeks or 3 years weekly chart, just one of my presets. And basically you can see we just about picture perfect bounced off of that line this morning. And I do not expect this to bounce back up and recover super fast or whatever, but the fact that there is a fight there, there's a struggle there. I mean, this could be a short-term bear. I mean, we're in a bear market. Let's just say we're 20% down, so we're in a bear market now. And is this a bear market rally? Are we going to go down even farther? Because if we break this line, I mean, realistically, you're looking at the next support probably being around 410, 415. That is it. And that's quite a bit down from where we're at now. So let's just hope that that doesn't happen. Or if it does happen, we get a little bit of a rebound. We can have some time to make some adjustments in our portfolios and basically try and dig ourselves out of a little bit of the hole we're in here in the other account. I'm not doing too bad on this one. I've taken a hefty beating here, but it's not too far off from what the whole market has. So not too concerned here. And this is actually giving me good opportunities to be slowly acquiring, 100 shares of something here, 100 shares of something there. Just starting to do some real world shopping over here, putting some more money to work because every time there is a massive correction like this, we will get through it. It's just a matter of time. So anyways, let's get back into Tasty Trade and see what kind of chaos we're dealing with over here. You can see up here, I'm negative on the options and stock buying power again. I did receive one of those emails about a margin call, and this one's not going away as easily as we got rid of the last one by selling our Mara shares last week. So what do we have here? What can we do possibly? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I'm not sure how what would happen here. Like I know because I'm already in the negative, I'm fairly sure Tasty Trade will not allow me to sell this because, or excuse me, buy this back because it's going to cost me $26 to do so. Will they let me go farther in the red to do that? I'm not sure. And that doesn't really help. That puts us farther in the red. The only option we have over here that has a net liquidity that is in the green is those long-term leaps. So there's still $320 value on that. We paid $2,824 on it. So we would be down $2,500 on those leaps. I've been putting this off. I think one or two viewers has pointed out taking a loss is one of the hardest things in trading, and evidently that is 100% correct. And when he mentioned that, I don't know if I made excuses to myself, or let's just say I didn't foresee exactly what was coming. I don't think any of us did, but I really thought I could nurse this out for as long as I can. Now let's go back and take a peek at the spreadsheet here. Let's get into AMD. Let's just hypothetically say that we were to close this out and collect 320. Okay, so that would mean we would paid -28, got this, so we would get $320 back. But that is I have to, excuse me, I have to close that to push the numbers on through my own chart, and I forget how it works sometimes. Okay, so that would push that $2,500 loss over. That would put us down to total loss of 2,700 in closed positions on AMD. Do we have anything hanging out there that we could get back? Well, we would close this other call, which we would kind of have to because we're closing the leap. We got to kind of close that call against it, or we could end up in a lot of trouble. And then we do have that put hanging around out there, which has $2,407, and that is expiring in about 600 days. Can I sit on that? Can I sit on that and wait? Can I wait a year and a half to break even? Some would say that's foolish. I don't know for sure, to be honest with you. In the long run, I can end up making money off of this, or if nothing else, I get enough value back where I could sell it off for less of a loss. But anyways, I'm not sure that I'm not sure how to handle this. I don't really get myself in these type of spots. The other options, let me put that back to open, and let me delete that for right now so the chart stays correct until we figure out exactly what we're going to do here. So now the other options possibly would be is, can I roll? Is there any chance of rolling these out or out and down even for a little bit of premium here? It's like we're down $427 on this right now. That is scary because it was a small position. It was, it's, let's just see here. What would it do? 20 cents to go out to 165 days. Where are we at now? Let me peek here. Carnival, okay, that's May 16th. So, yeah, so the only options there to roll was out in the monthlies. You can go to 165 for days. Let's see. What could we do here? We could bring it back a couple of dollars. We can collect 160 more. Still in the hole drastically, but let's go back to the table. Still in the hole drastically, but we would make an improvement. We would theoretically gain $200 on being assigned, and we would also gain $155 mid-price now. So that would be about a $350 reversal on that position, thinking that the market is going to change. And I do think the market is going to change. We just do not know when. So yeah, I mean, this is, we're looking at the range and this period of time, whereas its expected trading range is up to 21. If we keep our put outside of that range a little bit, I mean, do we want to come into it? Let's say we get on to $21. We can collect $300 right now. Okay, we collect $300 and we've rolled back. We're 25, so $400. Okay, is that a $700 reversal in our position and to our advantage? Only time would really tell on that, to be honest with you. But for right now, it might be a possibility. Now the question is, will Tasty Trade let me make this trade? Let's see what happens. What did I do? I just closed that. I did just close that, did I? Hit the delete button. All right, let's do it again. Out here, we're going to go out fairly far. We are going to drag this back to the $21 range, 303. Can we get filled? Collect $303 on this. Rejected because I do not have the buying power. Yeah, okay. That's what I kind of expected. So anyway, so what would we do here? I can pump some more money into the account. I can sell this real quick. Now, will they let me sell this? Because that'll leave me with a... No, it won't leave me with a naked call because I have this put to offset it, and that will work as strangle? Mix up my terms here real quick. Okay, so let's say we close this AMD position, the one that has haunted me. And let's say a mid price of $315 or $320, $325. That says that is the mid price. Let's just send that away and see what happens here. If it'll let me do that. Because if it'll let me do that, that will put us back in the green here by pennies. But that might free up my ability to roll some of these out and down and get some more green back into the system. So let's look at this Carnival here real quick. Just I want to see. I know it's not going to let me make the trade right now, but let's see if we went out to September 19th and let's say we wanted to roll it back to $21, collect $300 on that. So let's look at our spreadsheet, Carnival. I don't want to get too far into this. Okay, so rolled. Well, what would we be? Not really. Let's see, review. What will it give me? Not going to let me do that. It's not going to let me trying to see. Okay, I know how to do this. Order. Okay, so this would be 530. Oh, we got filled in our AMD. Okay, so let's just take care of that first. Okay. Let's put this back to open so we don't leave it undone. And okay, so AMD, we have in fact closed today our position. I believe we got 325 for it and took a $2,500 loss on that. Ouch. In a $10,000 account, that really, really, really hurts. Okay, so now where else do we stand on this? We have the open call and we have the open put. Okay, so if you think about it, I can let this one expire entirely because I can almost promise you we will not be above 125 by next month at AMD. And if we are, I will be truly sad that I just sold that leap. But anyway, so we'll collect that. We will have earned that 186. That'll go over into the win column. And then if we can manage to just sort of struggle this on through here, back up to where AMD gets to 105, we basically get to collect this $2,400 in 2026. If it starts to excel past that in any sort of decent volume, we'll be able to get out of that pretty close to most of the money, or at least 60, 70% of the money, I bet you. So, and that would free up, that would get us probably nearly even, maybe be down a few $100s for the overall AMD debacle. But okay, so let's pop back over into Tasty and see what happens. Oh, look at that, we got $300 in buying power. So let's let's clear this for a second, go back to positions. Which one is the most dire position we have here, and that is ouch. And going to be that one might just have to kind of wait and see and roll a week at a time and a week at a time. This one being a $16 strike price is closer to where we're at. So basically that might be able to be rolled out and with some kind of a gain. So let's see, roll expiration 63 cents going out to August. And let's take that down. Oh, we can get $1 on that going down to 14 bucks. And again, if this comes up and it runs past our strike, we'll just have minimized our losses. But what I'm doing right now is just collecting a little more premium while we're down to kind of float us through. So let's see if we can get this $1.05 going out to August. And boom. Okay, we get the $1.05 on the $16 sock sell. So okay, so here we go. Let me double check the buy price on that. And which one? $16 one is the one we're rolling today. And let's see here. Bear with me while I open up the phone. So we bought back this put at $7.30. So negative 7.3. And today we've also established a new put in Soxel for, I want to say August 15th, was it? Yep, August 15th, saying, no, we went down to $14 strike price and one contract. And what did we collect on that? We collected, let's see, 625. Okay, that is an open position. So anyways, so that doesn't make sense to me at all. We bought it back at 730. We sold this one at 625. Did I just do a debit? No way. 625. Yeah, okay. So we collected 625. We spent 730. All right. Was I not paying attention there? Either way, it is what it is. I may have just monkeyed it up. May not. I'll have to look at it closer. Sorry, guys. I'm a little frazzled, just like everybody else is in the market right now. I'm not panicking, but I am scrambling on some areas, especially this account here. Let's see here. What else do we have? Let's look at that Carnival. Let's take a peek at that guy again here. Roll expirations. Oh, well, that's gone down a little bit already. Oh, that one's saying 30 cents. So we don't know what's going on. Let's see here. 25. We're going to drag that down to 21. 21 on September 19th. And collect $3, hopefully. 302, 305. Let's send it at 305. See what happens. And let's see. Well, I want to cancel that quickly because it appeared to be a little bit just I need to look at the numbers again. Credit. Okay. So 2, 3. I don't know. I'm gonna roll that back. It does change it to a debit. So I did screw up that other one. I gave up $1 a nickel. Okay, so anyways, thought I'd be able to roll that back. Okay, so 25, we're at 875. We want to roll this. We could, silly enough, roll it out and collect money, but I wouldn't dare roll that out. So let's go out another month. Let's see. Can we roll it back to within there? $1.45 credit. What are we going to do to? There's just no way to make this a credit unless we go out to eternity. $1.60 credit if we go all the way out a couple of years. So yeah, we're not going to do anything on that. That's for sure. We may just take it in the shorts on these. Just gotta maybe hope and pray, I guess. I'm not one to pray. I'm generally not even one to be hopeful. I usually try and be more on top of things and manage things. But just like yourself, I find myself in a very, very deep hole right now and don't want to put any more money in here. Our $10,000 account is about $4,000 right now, with more potential losses looming. So we are, I would say, stuck unless I sell it or clear everything off right now and try and wait it out. But to be honest with you, that's not something smart to do when the market is down this far. That's like kind of, you might call what I'm doing not panicking, but we'll call it panic management. I got to try and keep something going here because within the next couple of weeks or so, we're going to get a bounce and these numbers are going to look a little better. They are not going to resolve themselves. It is not going to be beautiful, but I definitely don't want to be closing all the positions at the worst possible time only to see some form of recovery come fairly quickly. So anyways, that's about it for today, guys. Another messy day in the market, and let's take a peek here, see just what the market's doing now. About the same place it was when we started. Nothing super exciting going on, but if it can hold this sort of 40-80 mark right here, if we can get, a couple days in the green here, that might give us a little more ability to manage some stuff and let's say wash our hands of some stuff if we can for less damage. But anyways, thank you for watching as always. Subscribe, share. I know this is not exciting. I'm not a market guru. I'm a guy struggling along just like you and trying to figure it out. And I'm doing it live so you guys can watch and see me and what I do, when I do something correctly, when I do something wrong. And hopefully we can just get together, communicate, and all learn together. So enjoy your week, guys. I will catch you all on Wednesday.